What's up, YouTube? Got another one coming at you right now. Yesterday's stream I had to delete. It was so bad. So bad. I think it was cause. I think it was cause.
Sorry, let me just get this.
Let
me just get this going.
I think it was because it was my computer, my laptop was so slow. Charging, so sorry. That like it didn't upload anything, which was really frustrating. So we're almost. I think I'm doing a lot better now. Hold on. So we got live. And then the last thing I'm going to do is this pop-out chat. So if this stream doesn't work, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go to Twitch, which is always better. I've just had better luck with YouTube. So we're going to try one more stream today. Going to show you my optimized run. Hopefully we get at least to Fort Condor. That's my goal. I don't know when I have to possibly leave this chat, but without further ado, let's see if it's, it should be recording. I think we're about 10 seconds behind. But yeah, I've changed basically everything about this run. There's no more grinding. So if you didn't watch yesterday, I did have to delete that episode. There was no point. The quality of that episode was just garbage. So I'll talk about it at the beginning, but here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to see the delay here. So there's about a 7-second delay, but you'll see everything will link up. So, yeah, I've changed everything about this run. I used to always farm at the beginning of the game and midway through the game to make it easier to go against guys, you know, to kind of plow through this game. However, I've determined it's a lot more efficient just to leave that all to the ending. The only downside to that is, you know, it's a lot more difficult of a game now, which makes it more fun and more challenging. But you're gonna, you know, I'll walk us through this just to, you know, I'll explain everything I'm doing in this run. But I honestly think I've cut down my times by an incredible amount. So that's why, you know, I've even had to change my splits. As you can see, some of the names of my splits are different. So I may as well have just wiped it clean because it wouldn't be an accurate representation. So this is my first attempt, at least on the PS4, this is my first attempt with this optimized run. I've been, over the last 6 months, you know, I haven't done any streams in the last 6 months or so. I've been practicing on Switch, and the Switch is a little bit different. Unfortunately, I'm not doing real game timers, I'm just doing in-game timers. But even in-game timers kind of show you a little bit of a, you know, kind of where you're at. You know, if you're cutting down time on your in-game timer, your real game timer is probably going to be a little quicker too. You just, you know, real game timer is a lot more, you know, stress-inducing because, I mean, you sneeze, you do anything, it's in the timer, so you gotta just be perfect on this. So again, there's about a 7 to 10 second delay in all my streams. So I'll try and, you know, hesitate if I notice there's something that, you know, I want you guys to see for yourselves instead of me telegraphing it. Also remember, like, in my previous streams, I always farmed here in Macro Reactor for quite a while, for about an hour. Now I'm only for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, so that's completely changed, but I will try and remember my split there right at the beginning here. That's kind of like it's kind of like the blank split, but I do have a time in which I do that. The last time, you know, there was no point to keep my stream yesterday uploaded. It was so useless. I screwed up so much. Yeah, so I'm not really having a perfect run already, but that's okay. I made so many mistakes. I'll point out the mistakes that I made. Point out the mistakes I made going through this. You know, you never would think that order is a huge deal, but it is a huge deal because in a preemptive strike, whoever is at the top is your leader. They're getting the first hit. So, because I didn't have a perfect run last game, coming out of this reactor, you should technically only go in one fight here. But last time, I got into two because it was such a horrible step count. And hopefully... Okay, so... It used to be that I would farm in this area here until I was at 89 potions, which is like a good, almost like hour. There's no point to now. Honestly, I'm now not farming for potions, which is, remember, because that's a draw, that's random. You know, the more you fight, the less random it gets. You're always gonna go, you know, you play Jack Black a million times. You know, you're getting closer to the odds than if you were to play it twice. But, anyways, I played to 1,000 guild, which is really a set amount of enemies. Yes, it's always different to enemies, but this is going a lot better than last time. Back attack, you always want to quickly just tap on the escape button. Again, in my run, you can't run away too many times. By the end of the game, you have to have run away less than 22 times. So look at every fight more as an opportunity to gain experience, skill, and AP, because we're really going to need skill here at the beginning of our runs. Extremely well right now. But yeah, so we're not running away, but in a back attack, you're just gonna tap escape. That'll put you guys forward, put your heroes forward, and then they won't have to, they won't get the double damage. You guys are absolutely destroying it. So yeah, again, you're going up to 1,000 guild. This is the best place to farm. There's a million reasons. If you've watched my episodes, you'll know why this is the best place to farm, by far. You know, you have like 5 enemies is huge, first of all, to be fighting. Good drop rates of potions and sometimes possibly ethers. And you're maximizing and optimizing like your experience. Every fight, you know, because every time you fight, there's a reward screen. There's, you know, the guild screen. They celebrate at the end of every single fight. That takes time. That takes time every time you fight. So may as well be as efficient as possible. So you fight 5 guys, you can possibly get 5 potions. You can get 2 potions, 3 ethers. Like, and we need ethers. If there's one thing we need ethers. Ethers and potions are huge. And something else I've optimized is that we are not using potions as much. We're using like cure spells once we get them. Just because even potions are money. And money is pretty tight for the first half of the game. Almost 2/3 of the game. Money can be very tight to the point where we're not buying certain weapons until the very end of the game. So again, this is probably going to be about, we're not going to be here that long, which is a lot nicer, it's a lot less boring. We're not going to be doing that farming that we used to do. We used to always farm in once we got the buggy, we're not doing that anymore. We're there for maybe 5 fights, 6 fights, and then we move on. So the only farming now in this type of run, this optimized run that I'm doing, is at the very end, just to get our guys to 99. I'm racking up the potions. The fact that I've got already a good Let's hope for everybody that this stream actually records this time. I think it was just because my laptop was kind of like glitchy and slow yesterday. Let's hope. This might be the last fight here. I just have to have 1,000. Nope. Not even 1,000. So we got one more fight. Let's push that out as possible. And this is a perfect last fight. Have one more fight over 1,000. Maybe we'll go with 5 guys. Perfect. Right. Classic first save here, and then I've also been holding off on saving a lot. And first save, we'll split here. Okay. This is the first proof that the config of memory is the best, because now we're just farming Cloud doing bolt and Barret doing attack. At some point, yeah, he'll raise his tail. So well. Try to get as efficient as possible escaping here. You know, any fight is good, but awesome. So far everything's going very perfect here. Alright. So yeah, it'd be really nice to at least... Because yesterday I ended it right before Fort Condor. It'd be really nice if we could get past that. Not make so many errors. I made like 4 gross errors yesterday. really, these guys, you're gonna have full health afterwards. It's just experience. Any experience counts. Go back on that reactor there. You know, a lot of people think it's the lower piping with the sweepers that gives you the most experience, but not only are you getting the most experience on that upper piping level where I was farming there, but you're also getting a ton of kills, and at the end of the day, every single hero in this game needs a certain amount of kills to get their max limit breaks, or at least their 3-1s, as they call it. So that was really good for Cloud and Barret because yes, we are going to be using them a lot in this game, but even they need enough kills. Really, really hope this stream records. It would be very frustrating if it did what it did yesterday. So the biggest thing with this next screen, at some point, you're gonna talk to Jesse. Now, if you go too far, you could accidentally open up the next train door, which would open some text box. And you could also talk to Wedge, which we don't want to do. So we get it all right there. So far. Going downstairs, you want to avoid Tifa. Start a little side quest. Perfect. Little side convo, sorry. Alright, now we got some story here. And then the only next thing you should know is that when you wake up in the morning, when you go talk to Barret, he's going to ask you about a Materia explanation on how to do it. It's good for beginners. If you're speedrunning, to avoid that, it's always the second option. So when you wake up in the morning, go upstairs, talk to Barrett, and choose the second option, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. Then we're going to go buy some stuff, re-equip our entire team now, and we're going to get on the train and go from there. I think I did that perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna recheck Barrett's loadout. Make sure I got that right. So this next train thing, at some point we're gonna have to escape the train here. And there's 5 cars, and the first 3 there's things you need to do. Get some items to avoid getting stolen, get some money stolen from you. I find this dialogue a little slow, but we can get through it pretty quick. This next thing, when we're talking to Tifa, you can run too far, it just auto locks into talking to her. You won't accidentally open up the next train car. Escape is going to start very shortly and goes fairly quickly because you only have about 15 seconds in each car to get out. You want to get to the 5th car because then you'll be a lot closer to the entrance to the reactor. Run back, talk to the homeless guy. Run back. Second car, you're going to talk to the guy very closest to the screen. You have potion. In the 3rd car, you're going to get robbed. You gotta keep confronting the guy and then shoot the second option. Get your money back. In the 4th train, you can just keep running. The 4th train, you can just run right through. The 5th train is just choosing combo correctly to get through this as quick as possible. The first thing you're going to do is talk to Tifa. Then you're going to talk to Tifa again, and then you're going to talk to Barrett. You can accidentally talk to Biggs and Wedge, but don't talk to them. Tifa and then Barrett, and then you're already out. And then it's sweet because there's no more really story for a bit. You get to fight for a bit, so it's a lot more fun. So we're just gonna quickly recheck that Barrett because his ice all equipped. You can sometimes get into fights in the train yard, in the train tunnels. If you do, you have a chance for a good drop. If not, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal if you don't get it, but I mean, I have, 4 chances now with these Crash Strike, whatever they're called, to get a spider web. And I didn't. But, I had a chance, and if you get a spider web, it saves you a little bit of time a lot later in the game, but if you don't, not a big deal. One thing I emphasize is I've basically removed as much RNG, which is the random number generator. If you don't play games, RNG is kind of like what you can't influence in a game. It's like this random number that does different outcomes, and there's so many games that have RNG in it. A lot of games. And I've tried to eliminate as much of it as possible, so anything that I can control, I will try my best to control. They're tough. I always found they were really tough early in the game. Alright. Alright, the other thing you can possibly get here is a deadly waste. Another thing that's, nice to have if you get a deadly waste when you're fighting these guys in this called smoggers. If you get a deadly waste, that's wonderful. If you don't, we move on. There's very few places, they suck when you can't, but there's a few, very, very few places now in my speedrun where you have to wait around until you get, the drop out. One of them is in the North Crater, that is absolutely brutal. It's heartbreaking. I've wasted over 20 minutes trying to get a pickup before. There's nothing you do with that. Most things I've limited to stealing and morphing, which really lowers the chance or the requirement of RNG. Even stealing has a bit of an RNG fact into it, but you're not getting in constant fights, which is really nice. I mean, this is going so well. 26.5 minutes into this. Woohoo! It's a good preemptive strength. Those are the guys that could possibly give you a deadly waste. Not life or death, but it's always nice if you can get one. I did get one. Oh, yesterday I got that in one try. I don't think I have to heal, but just in case. So, oops. Alright, so... we're about to go against our next boss. His name's Airbuster. What he's really vulnerable to are limit breaks and back attacks. So if you can do a limit break on like a back attack limit break, you're in for a very quick fight. I think I killed Airbuster again. It was like my quickest fight ever. I killed him in like 3 moves yesterday. It was just luck, kind of, with having 2 limit breaks and a back attack, but basically we're making sure that Tifa is using her bolt and the guys are attacking, ideally when it's their back. So if he turns around, that's huge. Now, Cloud do a bravery from behind, which is huge. And that's it. That's on a short boss fight, so to speak. Alright, now we're splitting up from the gangs for a bit. I swear if this isn't recording. I just got someone streaming on the other channel. This is the better channel to be on, though. Tricks with talking to Eris here. The first things first, we're gonna give her the correct name. Alright. And then what I just did there was when this guy walks in, you gotta run towards him, and as soon as Eris prompts you to, like, stops you from walking towards him, then you walk back and talk. But you have to do that in order to bolt through this. We're actually approaching our next split, which is nice. Perfect. So far we're doing alright. This is big. And with Cloud, like, while you're waiting, Cloud never has to run up there, ever. Eris will advance the scene. You don't have to run up there. And I'm fighting because, again, experience, skill, AP, no reason to run away. I can do the barrels, but honestly, it's really great here. Common. Just trying to go so quick. See, watch this. Eris goes up, and now you just appear upstairs. Whoops. Okay. So, we're approaching our next split. As soon as we lay feet down here, and split. There we go. Alright, so if we go against Vices here, you can always possibly get in a fight there. But if you go against Vices, they can rob you of your crap. Okay. Okay, and go in here and do a little conversation. There's also gonna be a little mini game here where you gotta walk out of Eris's house. Just a nice slow walk. I've been playing this game for over 20 years. Like 25 years, 24 years. Whenever it came out. And, you know, I still look back fondly at everything I've learned from this game. So with the walking thing, it depends on what you're playing on, whether it be Switch, the original PlayStation 1. But basically, always walk around sides. Even if you're walking, you can make it creak. Okay. Perfect. And now we're going to run out. We're going to save soon anyway, so... I'm also going to give that all to Cloud. Next, after a little bit of a story here, very, very short, we're going to go to Wall Market, and there's tons of things you gotta do at Wall Market to get some unique items. It goes very quickly. I'll try and explain along as we go. Oh! We were so close to exiting here. That's no big deal. Yeah, so Wall Market, there's tons of unique items you can get here. I'm going to show you how to get the best ones. It goes very quick though, so I'll try and explain as we go. It's a fun little thing here. Okay, so after we talk to this guy, you had to talk to the guy at the Honeybee Inn to be able to do that. Then we're going to go to the dress shop, talk to them. Then we're going to go to the bar after this. And when he gives you options at the end there, you gotta... Oh, I always forget to talk to that guy. You gotta choose the two options there in the bar. Next, after this, we're gonna go save. And save. Last time, I almost screwed up here. I was so close to screwing up here. We gotta do a little squad competition. I went way too quick. Last time I was very close to losing. go eat. Anything you want, but you have to, when they make it for you, you gotta say it's all right to get your coupon. After you get your coupon, you go to the item store, and I screwed up. It's over. I screwed up. That sucks. Until next time, I screwed up. Fuck. I was going way too quickly there.